David, say the words hello and welcome to this Let's Play Dark Souls.
Hello, everybody.
You've already fucked it up.
I mean, you gave the intro. I'm not going to repeat you. Admittedly, you gave it like you've just taken a shitload of speed, but I mean, I'm sure it was intelligible. That's not the word I was looking for.
What word were you looking for?
I'm not sure. It'll come to me.
Guess he's unintelligible now.
Oh dear.
Alright, this has been like... Fuck, I don't know, 3 months?
Yeah, it's been a while since we recorded all the footage.
Because I had to get an education.
It
It doesn't sound like it, I'm aware, but I had to get one.
And it's been a while since we did the commentary for the first video as well, because we did it and then we decided...
No,
to,
that's what I was referring
space it
to.
out.
I got very busy.
I thought you were referring to when we recorded all the gameplay of this.
No, that was even further ago.
Yeah.
I worked out
Which is why I can't remember any of it.
controls. This is me. This is a dragon. My job in these games is to piss off dragons. So we're gonna piss off that dragon.
Yeah. Fairly easy to see coming, that, wasn't it? Beginning to think you're just kind of racist against dragons.
Well, like the way we schedule these, I end up with all the dragons. Amazing.
I mean, I quite enjoy this music, so I'm using it whenever I can.
That's fair. I would hope this stays just constantly.
Just like a 1 hour loop of this over the whole video.
Just anytime we need to fast forward into anything.
Yeah, that's sort of the plan. I can't remember how long this was though by the end, so I don't know how long we'll be sitting here watching you fire arrows into a dragon tail.
Oh, we're 2 minutes into an hour and 22 minutes, so...
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah. I'm hoping by 3 minutes into the video we're not still watching you fire arrows at a dragon. There will be more than that in this video.
Oh, it only takes like 20, maybe 25 arrows. Depends on how many like I missed or hit or what.
Fair enough.
Yeah, in the time since, there we go.
And you missed the first one after we come out of fast speed.
I mean, that's your fault for showing it, really.
Get your shit together, good. Gavin.
This is the Drake Sword. It's a stupidly good weapon for the early game. Like, right up until about the midpoint of the game, this is a pretty good weapon.
Yeah.
So naturally, I'm not going to use it, although I will demonstrate its special ability. Some weapons, when you two-hand them and hit, is it R2 or L2? R2?
I think it's R2.
So yeah, you hit R2 while two-handing some weapons, they have special attacks. Like
I did not know that attack existed on that sword.
It takes like I forget how much, but it uses some of your weapons' durability. Although in Dark Souls 1 you got tons of that, so...
I don't know, I just never realised it had a special attack.
It's not very useful.
No, I didn't really like it.
Although, to be honest, I will regret not using that sword for this video, because...
Wouldn't be an RPG without some rats in a basement.
I'm poisoned right now. Rats are the first enemy to inflict the status effect. I don't have anything to heal poison right now, so we're just gonna have to live with this.
You've got 9 Estus, it's fine.
Yeah, in the time between part 1 and part 2, Dark Souls 3 has come out.
Yeah. That was the reason why I didn't do anything.
Whereas I'm in university and I hate it.
But I have only 1 more year.
Only 1 more.
If you've survived this many years, you can survive 1 more. Maybe.
I'm not so sure about that. That's a friend. We need to drink before seeing our friends.
At least you're not me, who's gonna fail my final year of uni because there's so many games coming out, and you know, who cares about uni? There's video games, you know.
Well, I went to a fairly strict all Catholic boys school for like 5 years of secondary school, so it's kind of ingrained into me to never fail.
I went to a shit school, so
Yeah.
it was ingrained in me. Pass if you can cheat, and don't bother putting in the effort.
Oh, good.
Well, you're dead.
Yeah, I didn't realize he aggroed at that range, and well, you can see where this is going.
Yeah, you're sort of just delaying the inevitable here. But anyway, as well as Dark Souls 3 coming out between the last video and now, E3's next week, which means for some reason all the E3 news is coming out. It's about time you added one to that death counter. Yeah, now, I've been finding it weird how so much news is coming out before E3 this year.
To be honest, I think most of it is just like, most of it is people who don't have shows or can't get on the show, so there's doing stuff now.
Probably, but Ubisoft are the weird ones.
Ubisoft are weird. They have a show. They have
Like
all.
They have their own show, and Watch Dogs 2 is their only real big hitter this year, and they're giving away all its news before the show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's one of those things. If I thought they would do anything good, I would say, so what are they saving for the show? And prepare to be really impressed, but I know they're going to fuck it up, and it's just going to be a load of boring shite.
We know that they intend to release Watch Dogs 2, Ghost Recon, Guns,
Yeah.
South Park, that For Honor game, and something entirely new. Well, entirely new. A new IP.
A brand new Ubisoft open world game with tires
and the
outposts.
same exact models and assets and everything from other Ubisoft games.
Yeah. It really is becoming a genre in itself now, just the Ubisoft sandbox.
This is something that occurred to me at that point, is that to demonstrate humanity, on top of giving you a humanity point, using humanity fully heals you.
I was going to say you didn't pick up your souls, but I think that's you going for them there before taking an arrow in the head.
Yeah, that was a crack shot from that guy.
It was very good, actually.
Headshots actually do matter in this game. They do more damage and they stagger enemies. Basically only human enemies. Everyone else's heads are too thick or good. First, we're going to deal with those archers.
His head is too good to be staggered by this arrow.
It's too good to be staggered by an arrow. He's a pro head.
Yeah. Now, I must admit, I'm looking forward to Ubisoft's show, just to see that they won't have learnt anything from Watch Dogs 1, and they will just, like, do all the promo work for Watch Dogs 2 exactly the same.
Yeah, and expect people to be impressed. I did laugh that there's like, they're trying to say, oh, it has a new tone. It has exactly the same tone.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that. Does the tone convey that it was at no point 4 different games? Because if so, then it is a bit different.
Well, the marketing so far conveys the exact same tone.
It's not like, you know, you do a mission so that no one knows your real name, and it takes hours, and then you get in a car and someone says your real name on the radio.
Yeah.
And some people call you a fox for no reason.
Ah, fuck, I remember that. That game was a fucking shambles. I don't know how anyone gave that thing above like a 3.
It was so bad. It was just it was a patchwork of about 5 different versions of it.
Fire bad, fire hurt,
moron.
fire complete pain.
You're so lucky that didn't kill you.
I know.
I noticed.
Alerting skulls hurt people, I found out.
I noticed you're not doing the way you're meant to kill this thing, supposedly.
Like, they get behind it and stab in the butt.
No, this whole area is meant to be like the tutorial for using alluring stones.
Oh.
You're meant to go up on that bridge where you kill the archers and drop one off the end, and I'll just run into the fire and die.
Oh. Well, I never worked that out ever,
Right.
so.
But, yeah, so there's the Watch Dogs news. We're gonna have some dude who's not Aiden Pierce, but will probably be as completely unlikable as Aiden Pierce.
Disgusting a human being as Aiden Pierce.
Who, again, will magically hack everything in the world using
A cell phone. All the hard work's done, you don't have to bother, don't worry about it, they'll chat.
And, It's coming out on November 15th, I believe,
Yes.
which is
Which-
sort of like
Ubisoft standard,
Yeah.
even their dates are standardized for releasing their standardized songs.
which does kind of confirm that there's probably no big Assassin's Creed game this year, so they're not going to go back on that.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I reckon E3 they will announce it and it'll come out like February 2017. Just be like, there will not be an Assassin's Creed in 2016. Just.
Yeah. Most likely it'll be like March, actually, probably, because Watch Dogs 1 was a March release. That seems to be the big popular
Maybe.
early year AAA month for stuff.
Although, like I said a while ago, the new IP isn't just going to be a straight up hardcore pirate game, so it can fuck off.
I mean, it's going to be a Ubisoft new IP. Like, most likely it's going to be stitched together from assets from the other, like the other 5 or 6 ones they have active right now. That was the crew. Was that? Like, the crew had models and
that is sort of what
everything.
I want. I want the Assassin's Creed 4 Pirates, just without the whole Assassin's Creed thing.
But they're not going to do that because
I know they're not. That's why they can fuck off.
I mean, if you just want to be a pirate, you have to go buy an Xbox One and get Sea of Thieves. That's going to be totally great. No, it's not.
God, I'd forgotten that even existed.
I'm pretty sure Microsoft has as well. They
Probably.
haven't said a word about it since.
It'll probably appear at this E3. It'll be their token colourful game. So hang on, so let's see, what have we got? Ubisoft being weird with Watch Dogs 2 news.
There's your lover in disc form.
That is true. Persona 5 got its American release date for Valentine's Day next year, which is, well, 1 month short of being 5 months. I swapped this order. 1 day short of being 5 months after the Japanese release. God, imagine that. Imagine being 1 month short of 5 days after. That'd be amazing. We'd get it 3 weeks early. Yeah, so essentially 5 months after the Japanese release, which is pretty much sort of
The game really is your lover. You're stumbling over your words and everything.
sort of what everybody expected. Let's face it, it's Atlas.
It's Atlas, yeah.
Yeah.
They're shit.
I do hope though we'll find out who the voice actors are for it at E3.
Pick any 5
There-
US
there-
anime
there-
voice actors.
There is
Job
gonna
done.
be a trailer. So I want to see the Persona 5 trailer where every character is Steve Bloom. Just everyone, even the women, just all of them.
I want the cat to be Steve Bloom.
Oh god, that'd be amazing.
Like, just a full Kaya's voice.
That would be astounding.
And I want all his lines to be just completely ridiculous. Like, you're planning your next attack and he just goes, "Friends, what are you doing?"
To be honest, he would make a really good Persona villain. Because he was so over the top with everything.
He would. He would.
There was other news, what was it? Oh, Volition and the new Agents of Mayhem game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's called. Did you not know it was made by Sean Connery?
Ahoy, motherfuckers.
To be honest, I was watching the trailer and as soon as that happened, it was like, okay, I'm on board. That was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Looks like they're gonna have some fun with this. I'm up for that.
With Volition, like, of course they are.
Oh, yeah. But Saints Row 4 felt kind of boring.
No. I didn't actually play it. But I imagine that's because how do you follow up Saints Row 3
That's
with
true.
more wackiness?
That's true. That said, I don't know why they're like saying, oh, maybe it's connected to Saints Row and maybe it's not, when the closing
The
shot
logo
is
there.
like nearly the exact same.
That's the Saints Row. Yeah.
Does look good though, it does look fun.
It does.
It has the kind of thing that Caius could do as a villain.
People are apparently mad about it though. Like,
Really? What, like, why?
as far as I can tell, it's like a lot of people are just upset it's not Saints Row 5. Like, they're saying they're just abandoning the series or something. And I don't get that at all.
Well, people are morons.
They are.
There's not really much other news, other than all the rumoured news.
I mean, we could talk about that because it's
Yeah.
E3 season. Rumors
Oh,
are
aye, definitely.
most of the fun.
Most of them seem to be about Bethesda for some reason. There seems to be
We
more
could also
rumours
talk about this
Bethesda.
fucking game, but you know, hey.
We could, but nothing interesting's happening. Do you know? Everyone has seen this part of Dark Souls.
Why are we let's playing it then?
Even people who weren't born when Dark Souls came out have probably seen this part of Dark Souls. It's all the stuff after this part that people may not have seen, but probably have. And you know the answer to that. We're playing it because we have fuck all else to do.
I mean, I have plenty else to do.
Well, you do, but you agree with me when I said we should do Dark Souls because we have nothing else to do, so it's on you as well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all I give a shit about it Bethesda shows Dishonored 2.
I mean, I still have to go back and actually finish Wolfenstein, but that was good.
I enjoyed Wolfenstein, but I'm not sure I'd be interested in the sequel. At the very least, I wouldn't buy a sequel. I didn't buy the original, actually. I borrowed it off somebody.
Did you borrow it off me?
Possibly, I don't know. It was a while ago, I can't remember.
I think you're pretty sure you borrowed it off me because I owned it and I put it down because of university, and then you were like, "Can I play it?" And it's like,
But
"Yeah, sure."
But it was good. You know, couldn't deny that. Really, really dumb, but that's sort of what it needed to be.
Like, I honestly hate that when people say, "Oh, it's really dumb." It's like, that's better.
Yeah,
it's a lot
that's
better.
the thing. It's really dumb, but it needed to be really dumb. It wouldn't have worked if they'd tried to be really serious.
I mean, it's a game where I can walk around with a shotgun in each hand and just like hit both triggers, just shooting everything with both at the same time.
I mean, it's also a game where the Nazis have a space base, so
yeah,
I'd say that's the more ridiculous of holding two shotguns.
I mean, it's a space base where you can run around killing Nazis with an assault rifle in each arm.
Fair point. You combine
And the
them.
assault rifles shoot rockets.
But yeah, so Wolfenstein. What was it? The Old Blood, the New Blood?
The New Order.
The New
Old
Order.
Blood was the follow-up expansion.
Right, okay, the New Order 2, anyway, is supposedly going to be there. The Evil Within 2 is going to be there. But,
Who wants that,
yeah,
honestly?
I never played the original, but I heard it was quite crap.
It was Resident Evil 4 with none of the things that made Resident Evil 4 good.
Sounds incredible. Don't know why it didn't sell more.
I think it sold alright, actually.
Well, it probably makes sense because they're doing a sequel.
Right, so,
yes.
bonfires, yes. At bonfires, if you have humanity, you can offer it to return yourself to human. When you're human, you can then offer more humanity to kindle bonfires. The more kindled the bonfire is, the more Estus Flask you get when you set at it up to 20, but you can only get beyond 10 when you have a specific key item, which we won't be getting for a while.
Yeah, no, I forgot about kindling for the start of my parts of this, and then when I remembered about it, didn't bother using it. So Gavin will kindle a lot. I didn't kindle ever.
I kind of have to kindle by necessity, considering where I have to go.
Yeah. That means he's shit.
I'd like to see you fucking fight Manus.
Alright, fine. Just buy me the DLC.
I'd like to see you come and like fight the maniness.
Speaking of maniness, Todd Howard. Yeah, Prey 2 is going to be there, apparently.
No, it's not.
See, I could see it maybe being there, because there was rumours last year that Arcane had taken over.
There's been rumours of that Prey 2 happening every single year
Oh,
for
I know,
years
but
now.
that was the most believable one. After they made Dishonored, and Dishonored did very well, I could see them being, like, giving it, just like, make this into something that isn't shit.
There's a little thing there to go back to Dark Souls. Sometimes, very rarely, when you kill enemies, they will, like, as they give you your souls, they'll also drop, like, one humanity. So up here's a black fog coming out of them. I've been ridiculously lucky with that. Like, I've gotten that 3 times within, like, the first hour.
The drop rates for humanity seem to be higher than I remember, to be honest, because I seem to get quite a lot of it as well.
Yeah, because I remember on my original playthrough, it never happened. It just never fucking did.
Yeah.
Stealth is a thing. Walk up, shank people in the back.
And then miss your follow-up attack.
Well, it's because, you know, invincibility frames.
Yeah, I know.
I could kick these shields, but I could also just two-hand my sword and just rent them apart.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I do wonder, like, Bethesda, like, they must have something big where they wouldn't be having their own show again.
The rumor is the Skyrim remaster, isn't it?
Well, that's true, but, you know, that's big in the same way that I took a big shit.
That's rich coming from you. Didn't you enjoy that game?
I enjoyed it because it's stuff like, you know, it's the classic thing with me where it wasn't a bad game. It was just a really shit game compared to Oblivion. So like I enjoy it while I'm playing it. Like this is pretty fun. It's good, and then you finish it and you stop playing, and you're like, but now in my mind, comparing it to Oblivion, that was a piece of crap.
Well, in my experience, I hate Skyrim, and Skyrim hates me.
Yeah,
It's a
in
mutual
fairness,
relationship.
all games hate you. So I mean, remember the bears?
I remember the bears. There's also bears in Skyrim too.
Actually,
Bears
to be
and
honest,
tigers.
that's what I want from E3. I want a second one of those games just to see you get attacked by bears again. And just I'm not even going to say what game it was, so anyone who's listening to this can just wonder.
There are cowboys involved.
Oh, well, that gives it away. But yeah, Skyrim remaster, I couldn't care less. Oblivion remaster, sign me up. They should do that.
Not even a remaster. Do like a sort of PS2 classics thing.
Yeah.
And just release it wholesale on consoles
Yeah,
and PC.
even that, I would take
It's
that.
already on PC, but like release it on consoles again or something. I'll be down with that.
If they do the Skyrim remaster, I'll be kind of surprised that it is just Skyrim and not Skyrim and Oblivion.
Well, here's a question: is it really called a remaster? Wouldn't we just call it like a gen port, a cross-gen port, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think they're just calling it remaster because the rumors have called it remaster.
That's why I was, and that just occurred to me there.
It is a port. It is a port through and through. Because it came out last year that they ported Skyrim to the Xbox
One.
and PlayStation 4 to practice for making Fallout 4.
I'm pretty sure that was
Which
actual bullshit now, and they were
so
straight
stupid because that makes no sense.
Well, they used the same engine.
It
So I
is,
assume
but
the
like,
idea was like,
it's still real dumb. But yeah, no. I will be surprised if it's just Skyrim and not Skyrim and Oblivion, because they do stuff on the PC where they sort of like release all of the Elder Scrolls up to now and stuff like that. And it seems like this would be a good chance to do it for the two most recent ones on console, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we're just gonna get Skyrim only.
Oh, almost certainly, but that doesn't mean I can dream about getting the good one.
This guy is too big to backstab.
Also armored like hell.
Yes, and I don't have a mace like he does, so I can't really get his armor off. So I just have to hack at his waist and hope for him just to fall over eventually.
And get like propelled around the arena when you block his attacks.
Yep. I'm actually surprised I have the stamina or poise to block him.
I was surprised. I thought you were going to get pancaked.
This is where my patience gives out and I start two-handing when I get my blows in. It's not much better, honestly.
Yeah, it doesn't seem it. Well, that's Bethesda's show cover. Let's not talk about EA because it's going to be nothing interesting.
It's gonna be the same shit every EA show is.
Oh, exactly. Who's after Bethesda? Microsoft is next.
Microsoft. Yes. We could just put in laughter at this point, honestly.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
there's a guy up there, and he normally snipes you, but I'm too far away, I guess.
Yeah, I was wondering when he didn't fire on you during the fight. I thought it was a bit weird.
I think you have to be in among the pews for him to actually like aggro.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is a shortcut.
Yeah, back to somewhere that'll be familiar.
Very critical shortcut at that.
But yeah, I don't know. Microsoft show is just going to be the same thing as it always is. Tons of third-party stuff.
It's going to be them coming out lying that the Xbox One's doing very well, because they always do.
Yeah. Forza will be there. Gears will be there. That'll be about it.
Halo Wars will be there. If we're lucky and they actually care about exciting people, maybe Scalebound.
Maybe.
And I'm pretty sure that's been pushed into 2017 as well.
Probably has, but that doesn't mean it couldn't show up.
Yeah. They're just really bad about showing their actually interesting exclusives, I noticed.
Well, it's not as good as showing guns and cars, Gavin.
Because like CFA, Scalebound, and all that got announced, and then they never talked about outside of game shows.
Yeah.
And like sometimes not even then.
They'll talk about the new Xboxes, which will be everyone will shit their pants over, and then no one will buy it because they'll still be shit.
I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the console upgrades still yet.
I mean, it really depends how it's handled, but I think
I'm almost certain they're both gonna fuck it.
They'll have to be so stupid to fuck it that I hope they don't.
I'm almost certain they're gonna fuck it. It may be out of their hands. I'm expecting like the Ubisoft to release like 30 FPS games on
part of me
the upgrades
does,
and like 10 FPS on the basic ones.
Part of me does expect them to fuck it, but not. Well, part of me expects Microsoft to fuck it more than Sony, because the rumors about Sony's.
Because Kazurai is your lord and master.
Well, like the rumors about the PS4 Neo or whatever it's going to be called.
They're being very.
Did have stuff where it was like, you know, you can have them and this is what you can do, but
no new features, no exclusive features.
But also they did have stuff where like your game has to run at this level on the base PS4.
Oh yeah,
so you couldn't just leave it in the dirt and have it running at like 12 FPS. They were like, base PS4 has to be at least 30. Has to do this and stuff, or we won't approve your Neo version. Or something like that. I can't remember exactly, it was a while ago.
The question is, then, will the Neo sell enough to make that like a worthwhile, I suppose, threat?
It'll be interesting to see. I'd maybe get one, it depends what it can do.
I mean, you said that I'm almost certain that if your PS4 ever like so slightly fucks it, you'll get a Neo right away.
Oh well, if a PS4 broke, I would certainly buy one of the new ones. Because you're gonna have to buy a new one anyway. Why would you not get one of the newest ones?
I suppose.
The thing I'd be interested to see, because the rumors made no mention, is what it's gonna like. What it's gonna be like with VR with the Neo. Like,
just a quick interjection. The Happy Dance there, he does buffs all enemies. Just why these little horde of undead were holding me up and just like walking through attacks. They get like super poise and like boosted damage.
If you try and run through that room, it ends very badly.
Yeah, you just get cut to shreds. There's a friend that way. I never go near him. This will be relevant in a video or two.
Fair enough. But yeah, I wonder if the Neo is going to have anything to do with PlayStation VR. And like,
most likely.
Is it going to be stuff? It's a lot more expensive than a base PlayStation 4, but that PlayStation VR processing unit is built into the console and it comes with a headset. Do you know? What's that gonna be
if
like?
It comes with a headset, that's going to be on the guts of 700-800 quid.
Oh, it'd be very expensive if they did that.
I imagine there's going to be a version that comes without.
But if it comes without, then it does have nothing to do with the VR, because you wouldn't build in the processing unit and then not include the headset.
Even then,
so
you'd also want to sell it without for the people who are getting PSVR already.
Well, that's true. That's very true. Fair point. I don't know. I'm interested to see what comes of both of them. Although Microsoft are being dicks. I'll talk more about that once the fight starts. But
boss out. That's the bell tower we have to get to. There's friends on the bell tower. Just give them a moment.
It's been a long time since they've had to wake up, okay?
Sounds a really loud bird just outside my window.
I don't think he's too happy that you want into the bell tower, Gavin.
Tough shit. So, I'll just be upfront about this. This fight went ridiculously horribly. I'm not even sure why. Like, it took me like 5 attempts on this fight. It was mostly just because they kept getting into there's the second one. They kept getting into this pattern of that. See that fire attack?
Yeah.
This pattern here. They both just kept doing this. They're covering each other perfectly with their flames over and over and over.
Lovely. I was gonna say, because you were doing really good damage.
Yeah, but that's because I had gold pine resin on.
Yeah.
And well, by the end of this, I will end up using all of it, and I'll need to change weapons just to do enough damage to keep up. Because if you notice, they keep diving behind each other, they keep breathing fire over each other, smacking through each other. This fight just went ridiculously badly. So I'm not feeling too good about myself.
You almost have it here, actually. That's what makes it bad. Like,
I know, and then
if you hadn't have said that it went badly, I'd have thought that you would have done it here.
Yeah, but no, then there's this, and
Holy
it's just
crap.
Yeah.
27 damage down from like 100.
Yeah, that's hard. This is why I was regretting not using the Drake Sword. Yeah. That does about 100 odd damage with its basic hits on these guys, and it has the Earthquake Pillar, so I could negate the flame thing by just shooting through the flames. But you know, that's a weapon for babies, and I was like, no, I can do it without.
That is unbelievably low damage right now.
So yeah, not fun times in this
Yeah, it
fight.
doesn't look like it.
That was me just being a dipshit, yeah.
Yeah.
So opportunities to actually get a sip in are
I actually have no idea how you're still alive.
Luck, I'm assuming. Just look at it, every time like I get an opportunity to hit, the other one just shits fire all over his
You
friends.
survived so many things you shouldn't have been able to.
And off I go.
There you go. That was a very good first attempt for how bad it was.
It's only the second boss in the game too, and that's what
Yeah.
gets me about it.
But yes, while we watch this fight a few more times.
I've changed to a halberd now because the halberd is much heavier, longer range, so I can like hopefully hit them around attacks.
Let's see.
Like look how much damage that does comparatively.
That is very nice actually.
That's again gold pine resin, but like that's nearly twice of what the sword does.
Yeah, that is very good. But yeah, I said before you started the first fight there that Microsoft have been kind of dicks. And they kind of, I don't like how they're doing an upgraded Xbox and a slim Xbox. That seems quite bad.
Look how mad I am right now.
That was...
Look how mad I am right now.
That was atrocious, Gavin. I thought you said you were good at this game.
Apparently not.
Out of gold pine resin now.
I'm out of it now, so it's all halberds, raw damage here.
Pain train from now on.
Yep. 59. Twice the damage of the sword, still fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm getting caught up with watching your fight. Yeah,
watching the thing we're talking over. How dare you?
I know. Well, you know, they don't need me to describe you getting your ass handed to you.
Oh dear. I think you can actually make these guys fall off the car.
Can you?
No dive.
I've never actually tried. I kind of assumed given they have wings it would work.
It's kind of like the Taurus thing. You can do the same to him, but like you have to like bait the AI into doing the leap, like their jump back. Oh yeah, a lot of bosses with tails in this game can be just cut off and you get weapons out of it.
Yeah, never forget to cut the tail off.
It's not a very good weapon though.
The fact you're blocking with your halberd is making me really annoyed.
Well, I mean, like circumstances, you know. And it's over.
You deserve this death for blocking with your halberd, frankly.
By the skin of my teeth.
You're really lucky for being someone who's quite unlucky.
It's cause the world loves to play with me. Alright, I'm trying to get on this guy. This guy, if you notice, he hasn't got armor on, his wings are broken and everything. He starts at half health. He's actually a lot weaker than his friend. Does seem like the damage, but he takes far more damage from you.
Wow, you weren't kidding. I never knew that.
He looks different and everything. It's quite nice actually. He's an old weathered gargoyle.
I had never noticed that.
So that's the reason why he mainly sticks to fire breaths actually, is because he's a lot weaker, so he keeps back. So the idea is, now I'm going to try and break him before I break his friend.
How charming. You could have attacked there. And I mean that actually hit.
Well, I was trying to, but I'm bad. At this point, I've just stopped giving a shit.
You're very harsh on yourself, given you appear to just be Jesus with your ability to survive things. Like, this is unbelievable. How are you alive?
Knight's honor, man.
Knight's bullshit, more like.
You telling me you weren't this tanky?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe just never tried to try your tankiness, because the knight class is very tanky.
Maybe I did play quite safe.
Well, when you weren't throwing yourself off cliffs anyway.
Oh, I'm so glad you remember that.
So do you want to E3 talk again?
Yeah, well, I mean, I already said my bit about Microsoft doing 2 different console revisions. It seems kind of shitty.
It does seem odd to do a slim and an upgrade at the same time.
Yeah. But again, I suppose it depends sort of what the upgrade is. I don't know, I guess we'll see.
There's also the fact that they're getting in on VR because Microsoft is...
Oh, of course.
Microsoft and Sony have this thing where neither of them are allowed to have a unique feature.
Yeah, you can't let one do the other one and you not do it. It's just a no-go. Then after Microsoft's PC show, which will be laughable.
Oh, that's not Microsoft's PC show.
No, after Microsoft's PC
okay.
show.
Okay. I had a stream.
Okay. So we can just ignore that. After that though, Ubisoft?
Yeah, Ubisoft, we already said. It's just gonna be sandbox game, gun game, second gun game, South Park, sword game, and at some point it's gonna be dancing.
Yeah.
And maybe fucking rabbits again.
Pretty much covers it. And then
also Aisha Taylor striding through the clouds.
Making really unfunny jokes.
Demonstrating that the success of the show Archer was entirely in the writers and not the actors.
She was an archer?
Yeah, she's what's her name, Lana.
Oh, never knew that. This is the 5th year she's hosting their E3 show finally.
She's just their spokesperson now, I think.
Yeah, it's quite depressing.
I mean, anything's better than Mr. Caffey.
See, I don't know, because he was so bad that you had to laugh at him. Whereas she's so bad, you just kind of feel like you want to die. After Ubisoft then, hours and hours after, Sony.
2 in the morning as always.
Which better open with a montage set to some amazing Britpop, but it won't.
Or Eurobeat.
Or Eurobeat, I would take Eurobeat.
Or maybe that's just the Gamescom montages.
Yeah, it seems to be. That seems to be what Sony Europe thing. I'm not really sure. Like, The Last Guardian will be there. It'll be pretty cool. Horizon might be there.
Horizon is sure to be there. They have an E3 trailer, they have like posters up and everything.
I mean, that's the thing, they have an E3 trailer, but we've seen the E3 trailer and they've announced the delay, so...
Yeah, but they also have like posters up at E3.
We might get some gameplay of it, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm sure demos
but
do.
We got gameplay last year, so I don't know.
We'll probably get like new gameplay, like showing different dinosaurs. We only ever saw like the T-Rex and some herbivores.
Sure. What
Last
else?
Guardian.
Last Guardian. Last Guardian, I reckon, could get gameplay again.
They're insisting it's still a 2016 release, so maybe a release date?
Oh, if it is 2016, you'd think the release date's bound to be coming now.
Because I would have thought like they would have, if there was a delay, they would have announced that now in this pre-week.
If it is coming 2016, the date's either coming at E3 or at TGS.
Yeah. I would say now, because TGS is like September, that doesn't give them a lot of room.
Yeah, I would say most likely now, but... What else have we got then? I mean, Square will show up, because they don't have a show of their own anymore, so...
Yeah.
Probably...
There's probably not a lot they could show,
like
they warrant a whole show of their own at this point.
There'll be a new 15 trailer.
World of Final Fantasy got a release date. It's almost exactly a month after 15, which I think is really early.
Yeah. Don't know if that'll be on the show or not, though. I'd be surprised if that got stage-based. So.
I don't know. It might get stage-based at Sony's because it is like a PS4 and a Vita release.
And there was a rumor that there was going to be another Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer.
We know for a fact that in a few days there's a 2.8 trailer.
Oh, cool. I'd like to see some news on Nier, but I don't know if we will.
I'm not sure we will.
I'd love to see Sleeping Dogs too, but I know we won't.
That we will. The world isn't joyous enough for that.
No. What else does Square have? Well, there'll probably be something with Deus Ex there.
There'll probably be like more Hitman stuff.
Hitman could get a mention.
And Deus Ex is like an August release, so it's showing up as guaranteed, I'd say. Maybe on Sony's, maybe on Microsoft's, either or.
Yeah. I could see Microsoft trying to take it.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot clearly going to be there, so everyone knows that.
They have teased that fucking
thing. They have teased it so much. Like,
they have so much.
Ever since the launch trailer for the PlayStation 4.
And it's just got more and more
that had a tease
and less
for Crash
subtle.
That was years ago. Like,
It's just gotten less and less solid.
It really has. I'm waiting for the show to open with someone walking out wearing a Crash Bandicoot t-shirt.
I'm waiting for someone to just walk out in a Crash Bandicoot suit. Just start like whooping and throwing apples at the audience.
That would be incredible. I want to see that, man. Well done, Gavin. You finally got one of them.
I killed one of them in one of my previous runs. You shut up. Well, now I'm out of all healing items, so it's just me and him.
Well, looks like you're gonna die again.
Will I?
Like, I don't know, I'm not really sure what the hell Sony are gonna have. I mean, they'll talk about the Neo, they'll talk about PlayStation VR, all that
Neo
shit.
VR, they'll have Horizon, they'll have Sucker Punch have been quiet for a while.
Sure.
Santa Monica done like a several year long sabbatical at this point.
Yeah, supposedly, we might see that Sucker Punch Spider-Man game. That'd be cool.
I would be down with that because they were basically already there half the time.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. God of War 4 would be cool, I suppose.
I fucking hope it's a God of War 4.
Although, I remember hearing a rumor that they were working on some kind of sci-fi RPG.
Wasn't that cancelled?
And then I heard it was cancelled, and then I heard it just turned into a different project, so now I don't know what the hell's going on with it. You're so close. If you fuck this up, I'm gonna come over here and hit you.
You said this wasn't exciting, dude. Can I do it?
Not with attacks like that, you can. Won't get it. Oh, you could have followed that up. You'd have had time.
Look at my health, man. I don't want to risk it.
And yet you did that.
Yeah.
Well done. At least you got there in the end.
I don't ever remember getting the halberd and helm from these originally. As drops.
I think I don't remember either. It's been so long since I originally played the game.
I'm almost certain you don't get them. Almost certain you don't get them like in the original, like pre-patch version. I'm pretty sure that might have been patched in.
Fair enough. I suppose you could probably find out online somewhere.
Probably.
But yeah, I don't know. Like everything we've talked about, Sony's show sounds like a normal Sony show. Doesn't sound that good. They don't really have a big kind of.
They kind of blew their load last year.
Yeah, they don't have a single kind of like boom, here it is moment.
I mean, I'll be perfectly happy if it's just like, game trailer.
Oh
like,
yeah. I mean, there'll be a lot of talking shite in between them all, but.
Oh, obviously. I mean, I'm also expecting like another 5 indie games to be slapped on stage at some point.
Of course.
And act like that's exciting.
As long as one of them is Darkest Dungeon, I'm okay with it.
If one of them's Darkest Dungeon, that's something they could do. Actually, give us a date for that.
That would be cool. I'd like that.
I would like that.
So
it's the first of the bells wrong.
Yeah. We're halfway through the game, Gavin. Brilliant. Only 2 bosses left to go.
Sure. 2 bosses.
Well, that's the first bell, right? All we gotta do is go to the other bell. How hard can that be? It's gonna be easy.
Oh yeah, totally easy. Yeah. Real easy.
But after Sony show, then it's just Nintendo. And
90 minutes of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda Power Hour.
Greetings. I am
Which I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it should be a laugh. Finally get to see that fucking game at length.
Yeah, I want to see kind of what that game is and what the premise of all of it is.
Did you know the fact that it's coming to the NX means it's never coming to the Wii U?
Oh, God damn it, Nintendo! How could they? I feel.
I mean, they're releasing it on Wii U, but it's like they're not actually, you know.
Yeah, it just
This
doesn't.
is one of the best gestures in the
It just
game.
doesn't feel like they're releasing it on Wii U if they're
I
also
know.
releasing it on NX. You know what I mean?
There wasn't an exclusive Zelda to the Wii U. I feel betrayed, even though I bought the system based entirely on a non-representative trailer showed it like an early E3. Basic fuck off.
Not that you harbour
stupid.
any resentment for anyone in particular.
People are fucking stupid, I swear to God.
I am annoyed they're not going to say anything about the NX.
Everyone is.
Like, it's E3, you fuckers. Like, I don't care if you don't have anything to show. At least talk. Like,
Oh, it'd be nice if it just, even if it just talked. Like, You don't even have to show it. You just like said words.
This is kind of, you know, this is what we're going for. This is what it is. We'll show you more about it, and we'll show you what it can do at a later date. Brilliant, thanks. Rather than this sort of shite they're doing now.
It seems like they're a wee bit lost in general since Iwata's passing.
It does a little. But that's the weird thing where, like, the NX was in the works before that, so... Like, I hope they're not fucking it.
No, it's been in the works for a long, long time. Like, as far back as 2013, Iwata was talking about their plans for it.
Yeah.
Like, rather, not even just like, oh, we're thinking about this, but like, rather definitively saying, this is what we're doing.
That's why I'm worried now they're sort of fucking it all up. Which I hope isn't the case. But.
I think it's just indicative of their approach. They just don't give a shit about E3 anymore.
That's right. They don't seem to give a shit about anything anymore.
No, like, they don't. They're just like, we'll do it whenever we fucking feel like it. Like, the NX reveal will be known as like that one random Saturday in the middle of the week.
True.
Or like, of August or September.
Actually, I was going to say it's really impressive on Nintendo's part to announce the NX on a Saturday in the middle of the week. That's... No one's going to copy that one.
No, they're indicative of their prowess.
They invented a new Saturday to go in the middle of the week just to do it.
I think this is me again.
What do you mean you again? We never left you. This is still you playing, yeah.
Yeah, but like it faded out and faded in, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you must have sent me 2 different clips then.
Yeah, because now I have enough points for this Wayhander, and we're going to meet a friend.
I figured to stop people getting geographically lost, I would put this in now.
I suppose.
Oh.
Fucking love this guy.
I was absorbed.
He is.
He's my favorite.
Same. He is the best NPC.
Quite honestly, I've run flat up
That's it. It's a really depressing story.
I should say.
It is. They all are.
That's true.
Even then. I remember when I first met this guy, like first time ever. I just like spoke to him and I was like, "I love you. I don't want you to die. You haven't done anything but sit here and just go, but I love you anyway."
Yeah,
I feel like that's indicative of the strength of good characterization. By which I mean any characterization beyond "I am a grumbly faced man."
I am a bald space marine. Where is my gun?
It's not even Space Marines anymore. It's bald American soldier.
That's true. Space Marines have kind of gone out of fashion.
Oh, that we're just beating Sigmar, I think, and then no, we're still me, aren't we?
This is still you. You're the blacksmith.
That's right. This is my recording machine fucked up in the middle of getting to the next area, so I was like, oh Jesus Christ! I had to run back here. And hello again. I talked to him, and well, that's out the fucking window now. So blacksmiths, there's a few in the game. You give them some special embers. Each blacksmith can only use specific embers, and then they can use magic rocks to give magical powers to your swords, axes, whatever.
Yeah, kind of sums it up.
And you can also use metal to tighten out to reinforce your shit.
Which is pretty useful, really, for weapons. I never really did it on armor.
I do it on armor quite a bit. You only do it. I think it's only Dark Souls 1 only has reinforcing armor in it.
I think it is, yeah. I don't think I ever really bothered.
Yeah, no, I did, and if there was a difference, I didn't notice it too much, but then I wouldn't probably because I'm not getting hit.
Yeah.
This is a Titanite demon. He's a cunt.
You're fighting him in the wrong side of the room.
I don't even think I fight him here. I'm just trying to get around him.
You're definitely going around him in the wrong side of the room.
Yeah, they're big. They take tons of hits. They have lightning. You just don't fucking deal with that. Not for a while, anyway. Dickhead.
And that's why you don't stop just outside the door, Gavin.
Also, I got stuck on a tree there. If you get too close to you get too close to like really thin objects, the camera a certain way, you just kind of like gravitate around it for a bit while the camera tries to find itself. But yeah, Sony show probably pretty standard. It'll be alright.
Yeah, same for Nintendo.
Yeah, it should be good.
That is pretty much all the stuff. I mean, really, the main thing I'm looking forward to is
what we aren't being told about. I'm just a bit interested in what we're not being told about. Like, someone's gotta have something interesting.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be a couple of interesting things, but I want me some Persona 5, so I'm looking forward to that new trailer. Looking forward to see if we get anything about Kojima's new game.
I mean, I want me some Persona 5. It's been your entire life for about a year now.
A year? That's putting it lightly.
Maybe 2.
Sure, like, whenever the announcement went live earlier today, I went on to Amazon to try and import the fancy collector's edition.
It's gone.
Got to the confirmation page and it was gone.
Yeah, I think that's it as well.
Got it.
Plant Man, they're dicks.
They are. If you can get a fire weapon, they're really easy though.
They're generally pretty easy, but that grab attack they have is...
Oh, the grab attack does so much damage, but a fire weapon takes them down in one hit, so...
Yeah, even the Zweihander here does pretty great damage. They're not, like... They're not much defensively or normally offensively, but that grab attack is just murder.
Yeah, the grab attack absolutely destroys you.
The shit they're dropping, moss clumps, these heal status effects. You just grab a big clump of moss, shove it in your mouth and start chewing, and then your bleeding stops. Your wounds just knit shut.
Sounds pretty magical.
In Dark Souls 3, you get one that like heals frostbite. Your skin just grows like warmth back over it or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you're essentially just eating fire.
In the form of a big blue clump of moss. This magical door, I don't think I ever actually opened it. I don't remember. It's been too long.
First time I found that bonfire, I saw it like around the corner of the wall, and it didn't occur to me to try and find an invisible wall, so I tried to walk around the wall.
I actually didn't. I never saw it. I never noticed it for the longest time either.
Well, see, I was trying to see something down below the area, so I walked like right to the edge, and then when I was rotating the camera back, I just saw the kind of glow of a bonfire. I was sort of like, what the hell is this shit?
I just noticed, I'm in a late night gear, and I'm pretty sure you get that down in the valley. That must be what, that's right, my recording equipment's fucked up down there, which meant the first time I came through, I just completely forgot about the bonfire.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't know, this is in whatever order you give it to me.
This must be slightly later. I think I did run through here and get that, like, pretty quick.
I don't know what you're doing now.
I'm going the other way.
You're not, you're going back the way you came.
Yeah, that's what I mean, there's another way.
Oh,
there's
that way, okay, right, yeah.
Yeah, going down to the lake. Or was it? No, I think that's actually...
No, you're not.
No. I might have just been killing them in case they came after me.
Oh, fair enough. I don't think they do, but fair enough.
No, like the ones down here, it's like a little side area where like they're usually hidden.
Yeah, I know the place.
After the first time you step in there, like they're always active, and I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
So I get bum rushed.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
But we're gonna go in here for the first. The ones in here are like a lot more aggressive than the ones outside, I find.
They are. I really hoped you were gonna trigger the trap. That's so fun.
No, I'm not that stupid yet. I trigger a different trap much later on by trying to catch it and then going, wait, I got it wrong, and then...
I look forward to seeing it then.
That won't be in this video, that will be in... Orlando.
Yeah.
Zweihander is pretty fucking meaty, just at all times in the game.
Yeah. It's usually what we would both use. What's gonna be behind here, Gavin?
More fucking force is what.
I remember hating this specific area for the longest time.
Yeah, we can see Rye right in front of me right now. I hate invincibility frames in this game, by the way.
that one did seem a bit ridiculous.
So the big stone now, they're made of stone. They don't give a shit about much. They hit like fucking trucks, and they're not particularly slow either.
No, they're actually really fast. given their size and damage.
Two-handed is way-hander and hitting R2 is basically entirely how I fight these things.
Fair enough. Most of the time I think I just avoided them.
There's a few weird things down here, like two in particular, but I'll get them in a bit.
Like most of the time I think I trace the left side of that arena and just walk around to the other side and leave. It's like, I don't bother fighting anything.
Because I want that item, because I don't remember what that item is. It might be something I need.
Neither do I.
Oh, there's a knight over there, he woke up with his friend.
At least the other one didn't wake up.
Yeah, that was nice of him. You can get these guys gear. I think they'll drop all of it at like low rates. I think I actually get one of the shields.
I think the
This is
shield
their-
has the highest drop rate.
Yeah, this is the most asshole ability. The cactus spit. Also, I'm stuck between bushes right now. Like I am just stuck. I can't get out. He frees me eventually.
I like that you never thought to try and attack to get out of it.
I actually did, but I wasn't facing the right way, so I hit the tree in front of me and stopped.
Alright.
Yeah, they can cast that spell, which means you just like move very slowly.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass though.
Yeah. And even though they walk slowly, they don't attack slowly, so that's just murder. And they also don't give that many souls, only 600 for the effort you go through for it.
Yeah, they're quite mean enemies really. So,
Anything else from...
have you given up on that item?
I think I just forgot about it.
You're an idiot. I don't know really. I'm hoping to see a couple of things that I'm not expecting at E3, because I'm not really...
So here's this kind of...
There's not much that I'm expecting for it.
Most of the shit I care about doesn't really turn up at E3,
I'm
honestly.
expecting it to just be a pretty bog standard E3.
I suppose here's one. We could have a VR game that isn't a fucking tech demo.
True.
We didn't talk about that car. Well, we say rumor, but it's basically confirmed that Microsoft are doing their own VR shit.
Well, you mentioned it briefly.
Yeah, but like a bunch of
During the
tags
Gargoyle
on the
fight.
official, on the official E3 site have spoiled the fact that there's gonna be Xbox VR shit.
Yeah, which is gonna be terrible, like,
It is.
because it's clearly gonna be some like rushed together hack job.
See, I don't think it's gonna be their own thing. I think they might be continuing like Oculus Rift support.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out that it was like the whole reason for the new Xbox, the Scorpio or whatever it's gonna be, is that it supports Oculus Rift.
No, I didn't have at least Nike gear until now. Okay, I just looked at my helmet wrong and assumed. I'm a fucking idiot. It's
Yeah.
been so long.
Making me think the editing was weird.
Because it was a way I was sitting where like my face visor was sat like that, and I
Yeah.
thought that was me.
But yeah, no, yeah. It's gonna be, it's most likely gonna be Oculus Rift, and if not, it's probably gonna be rubbish. Even if it is Oculus Rift, it's probably gonna be rubbish.
Microsoft,
Because Microsoft aren't gonna give it any support.
yeah, they're fucking no, not even that. They're just fucking horrible at hardware design.
Oh, they are. But that's the thing. If it is Oculus Rift, then that's not on them. But if even then, they'll still fuck it up because like they're rubbish at getting support for things.
Well, they can get support for things, just they always get the worst support.
Yeah, that's because
They
they
open-
like
They open their wallets, but they always open it for the stupidest thing.
yeah.
Here's one of the oddities down here. That's an enemy.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck this thing exists or what purpose it serves, but it's here.
Goddamn double snake trap.
There's not even an item in front of it. I don't know why it's here.
It's probably so that when you walk around the path, the arena is sticking to the left wall, like I do sometimes. If you're not paying attention, that would get you.
I'm also fairly certain it's like entirely unique.
No, there's another one in that area.
Is there?
Yeah, with an item in front of it. It's off to the left as well, actually. But, yeah, all we need now is Nintendo to start doing VR and we can complete the circle.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to.
Yeah,
There's
they're never
I'm looking
going
for a hidden wall in here now, because I know there's one around.
Yeah. Well,
There it
luckily
is.
we found a magic tree. with a health bar.
Also, its roots are moving.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of melts, and that's...
I played through this game so many times and never saw that until someone pointed it out to me.
That's the kind of game this was, yeah.
Like,
It was just so much random or extravagant shit that's hidden everywhere that you would never find it all by yourself.
like these enemies only show up here. They're never in the. I never saw these enemies.
Yeah.
For about 6 runs through the game.
They're also there. They just play complete terror with Havoc.
Yeah, Havoc does not like them.
Havoc
doesn't like most things. So.
No, it really doesn't.
Another living tree blocking your way.
This is honestly something I'm kind of disappointed about with Dark Souls 3. Was like there was no really hard secrets to find.
Yeah, there's no really weird shit.
Well, the closest was Archdragon Peak.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that was about it. There was no like madcap entire lower sections of an area you couldn't find.
It was like a whole area with a boss and stuff as well, whereas this is literally just a couple of random corridors.
Yeah, but I kind of like that because it's just
me too. It's cool.
Neat.
Like, it adds a weird sense of realism to it when you have areas that don't go anywhere, because why should every area go somewhere?
Yeah, it is neat to find it, and it also does serve a purpose. The frogs drop green blossoms, which boost stamina recovery.
Yeah, and there's an item as well. There's a ring you can get.
Yeah, there's a ring, and there's more knights to fight if you care.
If you really want to fight knights.
I think here I was trying to determine if someone in the distance was an enemy or just me having hallucinations.
I thought you'd forgotten that happened.
No, I like saw something and I was like, was that an hour fucking knight? But it was just like a rock or something.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, I don't know what it is about this E3. I kind of just... Oh, there's Havoc at play.
Yep. The frogs just fall through the earth so easily like that.
I just sort of, like... I just kind of want the summer to be over, so I can start playing stuff like Final Fantasy 15 and stuff.
I don't. I want the summer to stay so I don't have to go back to uni.
But you're a piece of shit, that's why.
I want to play the video games I have.
You'll never play the video games you have. Because every day you're like, oh, I want to play this new thing, but I can't really be bothered starting it.
Yeah, I am like that, it's true. I did start the new thing.
Which is why you have like 4 million unplayed games.
I have started the new thing though.
Well, it's quite bloody time.
I'm gonna keep starting the new things.
I just really want Final Fantasy 15. Looks like a laugh.
I'm very lukewarm on it. To be honest, I think I'm more excited for World of Final Fantasy.
I want to see more of World of Final Fantasy before I care about it.
There was an E3 trailer released with the release date news. Give it a poke.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I have seen about it.
I mean, part of it is just that turn-based. It is like sort of classic turn-based combat, and major RPG console release from Square Enix that does that, and like that's a fucking miracle in itself.
Yeah, it's very surprising.
So I'm very much interested in that, and to be honest, I think most of my not being too hot on Final Fantasy 15 is just the fact that it's been so long.
Yeah.
It's been so fucking long.
That's part of the reason why I am. It's that sort of weirdness of like it's been like 10 fucking years and it's actually
it's been so long
finally going to be a thing.
Yeah, we've like gone through like 2 schools basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
So in the time this game has taken, like I'm almost fucking done university and I was on a long course. And it's only just now happening. Like
it is like I kind of love that though. I do love the thing. Like it's part of the reason I'm so interested. It's that weird thing of like, 10 years ago, like teenager me looked at this game and went at the reveal trailer and went, this could be good. And now it might actually finally be a real thing to play and be good.
Also, in those 10 years, we've had the 13 trilogy.
Which left its scars.
It's left so many scars. So many.
It would be nice if we get a Final Fantasy 15 demo.
Would be nice. I
E3.
imagine there might be actually.
What I really want, essentially, because I don't want to see anything anymore. Like,
Yes.
don't show me new areas, don't show me new towns, don't show me bosses.
If you're gonna give us, let's say this is the interject. If you're gonna
Like-
give us a new demo, please put it somewhere else than that fucking gas station.
Well, no, see, that's my thing. I want it to be in the gas station. I want it to be episode Duaske again.
You fucking.
I want it to have the new combat system and everything. I don't want it to be a demo, the point of which is to show people something new. I want it to be the same demo, the point of which is to show the new systems and let people get used to them.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do want a new demo to show the systems and shit. I'm not sure I want to see that fucking field and gas station.
I mean, I would want it to be a more complete slice. Like, let me ride
Yeah.
chocobos this time. Put in
Let us see magic.
more than one little dungeon. Put in magic. Put in, make it better and more complete, closer to what that area would be in the game. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. 3 demos does seem like a bit much at the same time.
I mean, you say that, but like Bravely Default had like 4 before it's released in Japan.
Yeah. Alright, you weeb. How many did it have here?
Well, it was already finished by the time it came here. It had 1 here.
Well, there you go then.
It was finished by the time we got it. Like they had already, the demo was released solely for the purpose of getting feedback
Yeah,
to tweak
well,
the
like,
game in development.
These demos aren't.
They are.
Not now.
Like, they basically are.
Platinum demo wasn't, and if one came out now, it wouldn't.
They have said they're taking feedback from the Platinum demo.
Yeah, but like that's that'll be very sort of bullshit things. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
so-
not like Duaske where people said, "What is this combat?" and they changed the whole
Duaske.
combat system.
Daske.
I mean, that, like, how the fuck would you pronounce it? What's it spelled like?
Duske.
Duacsse.
Duske.
I think you're leaving out an A there
Hi.
because there's an A in it. That's how.
Yeah, A-E. A.
Is it not ACUE?
It was D-U-S-C-A-E.
I'll take your word for it.
Dumb shit, you love the game so much you can't even remember its fucking name.
Well, I should name it something that's not retarded then.
You're in the wrong series, man.
That is a very fair point.
You're in the wrong fucking developer for that. Hell,
I mean-
Kingdom Hearts.
In fairness, a lot of it is very simple to the other end of the scale. Like
That's true.
Final Fantasy X, with its giant final boss, which is a ball of water called Sin.
Sin is made of water. Yep, here's the friends from behind.
Yeah,
I completely forgot they don't just go back to being traps.
that's why I pretty much never get that item. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it really isn't. And well, Stone Knight's hit like a fucking truck.
Yeah, that went well. What does that put me up to now? 5?
Yeah, 5. It'll quickly go off the scale because I did not have the space for all these games. I need a new hard drive, Jesus Christ.
What gesture are you gonna do? Are you ever gonna... There we go.
It's 6 axis, give it a chance.
Why don't you just open the gesture menu?
I do start going back to that eventually. It's just I found the 6 axis like, woo, shit.
Fair enough.
I don't know why I'm still holding on. That's right, because you can't get rid of all of them if you have one equipped.
I was wondering, I was like, why do you have one equipped? But
No, it auto equips.
yeah,
Pick it up.
I realised that.
The bottomless box you can buy from some of the merchants. I think the blacksmith as well, and you can just at any time you sit at a bonfire, you can just dump it in, and there you go.
Yeah, it's nice to keep your immediate inventory clean, essentially.
You can also get a repair box, which just lets you use blacksmith's repair options on all your shit, so you don't have to always teleport back or run back to any given blacksmith.
I did not know that.
I noticed because you said you never used it, and I was like, I don't fucking understand you.
Then I never bought it, which meant I never figured out what it did, which meant I never bothered with it.
Yeah, they're very the game doesn't really talk about them, but the little stuff like bottomless box, repair box, like the bonfire improvements are actually quite useful.
Fair enough. I did get the bottomless box. No, I didn't leave that one out.
Yeah, because you kind of need it, otherwise you'll just be... There's no item burden anymore, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, trying to find the correct items in those things is
Oh, it wasn't this video. This cunt. I didn't let him out, how the fuck did he get here? This is me going like, what are you fucking doing here?
Yeah, this guy is meant to be locked in a cell underneath the gargoyles. And he's not meant to get out unless you let him out, so I don't know how he showed up either.
Rest in peace.
Maybe he did that, maybe he just rolled into the door and it broke open.
How at me?
You do want to kill him, you never
do
want
want
to
to
leave
kill
him
him.
alive.
He is kind of important for some, well, sort of, to find out like the truth in one set of character storylines.
Yeah.
But if you leave him alone by the time you get to the midpoint of the game, he will kill the firekeeper and disable this bonfire until you find him in the midpoint of the game and kill him and take it back.
Yeah. Which
I'm just...
not only doesn't let you sit at this bonfire anymore, it also... She's one of, I think, the only two characters you can give a special soul to, and it makes your Estus flasks more powerful.
Yeah, so. The firekeeper soul, which give out to her, she'll make your Estus flasks heal more.
So you really don't want to let her die.
Yeah. If you do, the firekeeper can't speak, but if you do and you get her soul back and resurrect her, she'll be able to speak again.
Yeah.
I will teach you miracles.
And she hates the fact that she can speak again, and keeps getting upset about it. I don't know why.
That was a bit weird.
Because you find another firekeeper later on, and she speaks away. She doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. I hate this guy.
Yeah, this guy's a cunt. I'm just pointing out his shit.
Come again.
Like, he sells miracles. Some of them are useful.
Most of
I don't believe in God. I am an atheist knight, so... Still me. It's an entire video of me.
Well, you sent me a lot of video clips, Gavin. I gotta put them all together. I thought you were gonna go open the door there.
I don't think I ever opened that door.
You mustn't seem to. Are you gonna remember?
Yeah,
you remembered.
Not that dumb. That was very close.
That was incredibly close.
The great thing about this Wayhander and other big weapons is that they can, because they're so big, they can hit multiple things at once.
Yeah.
Like, in a line, or there's Wayhanders are one is a big wide sweep so it can get things around you in a circle.
You know, there's actually something that's just occurred to me about E3. I reckon anything Square do with 15, which will probably have a trailer, I'll be surprised if it doesn't.
I imagine it will.
They're bound to mention that weird CGI movie they're making, because it's meant to come out. Like
Kingsglaive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's meant to come out, I think, in July or August.
They've announced like the Japanese voice cast, I think.
I probably have, I don't know. Haven't paid much attention to the news of it, to be honest. They've announced some of the American one. Because it's like, you know, it's some dude from Breaking Bad, whose name I can't remember, and an actress from Game of Thrones, so on and so on. Sean Bean. Sean Bean is Noctis's dad.
So he's gonna die.
Frankly, I really wish he was the voice of him in the game as well, because it's fucking Sean Bean.
Yeah, it means he's gonna die, is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. Almost certainly.
Stone Great Shield is a fucking stupid good shield, but it's also insanely heavy.
Yeah, incredibly heavy.
You need like a massive amount of strength to hold it, and even then it like weighs you down with 20 weight, which is, I think there's way under something like 7 or 8 or 9 at most.
The Great Shields are just unbelievably heavy. You basically have to wear a special ring to be able to use them.
Yeah. At least be able to use them and not just kind of fall to the ground and lie there whenever you roll.
Yeah. Pretty ruined looking stairs. You think somebody would have cleaned this up?
You think. Bracing myself, because behind the fog door.
Going for it.
So this boss is interesting. Well, for one, it's the first boss to use magic. Magic is one of the different damage types and it is a massive bitch because if you are a knight and you just have like, the basic shields and all that, it will just cut you to shreds.
I'm surprised you didn't go and get
The
the sort of early game high magic defense shield.
is this not it?
It's not the one I use.
What one do you use?
I use the whatever the hell you call it, glass crest or something.
Grass crest? I think that's what I'm wearing.
Put down. No, it's a kite shield.
Oh no! Well, I'm wearing like one of the round. I think I'm using the cleric shoe. I forget what it's called. This one has something like 70, 80 magic defense, which is the best I could find.
Right, that is pretty good to be fair.
And yeah, this thing. If you're an archer or a spellcaster, you can. Well, if you're an archer, you'd be pretty fucking good because the thing attacks pretty quickly. But if you're a spellcaster, you can just keep hitting it in the face while it shoots at you. And if you're not, you just kind of have to wait.
It's a never-ending boss fight. You can't win.
Here he comes. Moonlight Butterfly is not very strong, like defensively. Basically, if I had more stamina, I could probably like take this in one go.
That seemed slower to charge up and with less of a radius than I remembered, because I was sure you were going to get laid out by that.
I was expecting that to be a lot bigger, because the way these games go is it stands like 2 feet away from you and then still does fuck tons of damage and reach.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna watch Kingslave, but
yeah.
I think it's probably gonna be crap.
Yeah, most likely.
I also do wish they hadn't bothered getting like, you know, famous.
That attack is such bullshit. I was gonna say.
Yeah, it really is. I do wish they hadn't got like famous actors to voice characters that will be in the game.
Because they'll sound different.
Yeah, exactly. Because then I'll have to play the game with different voices, and that will bother me. Like, I don't know why they couldn't have just made it right. If they're in the game, they've got the same actor.
Yeah. Because it's not like a famous actor is necessarily better at voice acting.
Yeah.
We saw this in Metal Gear Solid 5.
A lot of the times they're worse.
Yeah.
But also, it's like it screams that they did it to try and like make it popular, if you get what I mean. Like, so people who don't give a shit about Final Fantasy will go, "Oh, but your one from Game of Thrones is in it, so I'm gonna watch it," which isn't gonna happen. Like,
no,
it's just not.
No one does that.
And even if it did, no one would then go, "Oh, that was brilliant. I'm gonna go buy that game," because no one would do that.
They're just trying to do the massive marketing blitz, and I don't really know why.
Yeah, me neither.
I think it might be solely to try and make back some of the millions they've lost on this fucking thing over the decade.
Very possibly, but you would think you would do that by now minimizing how much you're going to spend, not by making a massive movie and paying.
Don't you know, David? You gotta spend money to make money.
Do you know what's depressing is that was probably brought up at some point in the Square Enix boardroom.
Yeah. Oh, our prize for beating the Moonlight Butterfly is a dead end with a
dead
petrified
guy.
blacksmith. And the Divine Ember. And a homeward bone. The Divine Ember will, you give that to Andre and he can now make divine weapons.
Which are really, really handy for certain reasons.
Really useful. Did you know that some bosses are actually especially weak to divine weapons?
I did not.
There's also some specific ones are also weak to occult weapons, which we'll get to later.
That I knew.
I mean, it's only like 2 or 3, which makes you wonder why they bought it still.
Yeah. But yeah, I get the feeling the Final Fantasy marketing blitz would be helped by the anime not being shit as well.
I haven't actually watched that at all.
It's only one episode, and it's like 10 minutes, but it's pretty bad. Well, okay, that seems unfair. It's not bad, but you do watch it, and you're like, okay, why? Like,
what's the point of this?
Yeah, why did they bother making this? Why did I bother watching it?
I mean, it kind of had much budget. I've seen those fucking faces.
Yeah, no, it looked like it was animated pretty quickly, pretty cheaply, and by pretty few people.
Looks like it's animated by Shaft when they run out of budget.
It's actually just one dude locked in a basement. He's told if he doesn't finish it, he's not allowed to go home.
It's the same guy who makes the Play Arts Kai figures by hand.
That's why he's drawing the anime with one hand and building the figures with the other.
That would explain many things.
I did see, actually, in light of the Final Fantasy 12 news that you loved.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention that at all.
Yeah, you can talk. You can talk about it at length now. But before you do,
Okay.
I did see they announced a Play Arts Kai figure of one of the 12 characters. Don't know who it was, but
Was it a dude in armor?
it was a dude. But it didn't look particularly like armor. It was expensive though, over $100.
Play Arts Kai over $100. Who you fucking kidding?
Yeah. But yes, Final Fantasy 12 HD, go.
Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, is a HD remaster of the International Zodiac Job System version that came out in Japan like 2007 that no one else got. And it's the better version of the game, and it's gonna be fucking great. I've been waiting for Final Fantasy 12 to be released for like 3 years now on PS4.
I can vouch for that, he has.
I've like every single E3 I just tell him it better fucking be there.
And it never
And
is.
it's finally here.
It's been amazing, because the last year people have been sort of hinting at it and talking about it.
And I've just been frothing at the
You
mouth.
just kept hearing the rumours and being like, then why is it not here yet?
It's gonna be fucking great.
Sure, I'm looking forward to it. I never played 12 originally, so I'm looking forward to it.
I'll be interested to see what you think of it.
I mean, it's clearly going to be total shit. Nothing could beat Final Fantasy 13.
Well, I would try and believe that, but let's be honest. Like, not even in jest can we make that lie.
I don't know, there's a lot of lies that I can make in jest.
I have too much integrity to say such a thing.
I mean, it would like there was no release date for it, was there?
No, just 2017.
That's rough. It's coming out in the same year as Persona 5.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking maul it to pieces.
Wait, the video ended.
Yeah, it did.
I thought there was a lot more to this video.
No, just go overtime. We've been at this for over an hour.
I haven't been paying attention to the clock. Alright, okay, we'll see you next week.
That's a wrap, everyone.
Bye!